we have a problem that parental and fan behavior is basically gone so far over the line, and there's an expectation that because you put on a striped shirt, you've just got to take it. And I got a real problem with that. And whether I'm refereeing, in a college game or in the summer, or like with John refereeing with his kid, and this is why I think partnering and supporting each other is so important. They had to cancel high school football games in Louisville last year because they didn't have officials. They're having to go back and work high school games 2-man because we don't have enough referees to support 3-man officiating. There is a shortage of officials in every sport across the country because what we do is difficult, and the way we're treated for doing it, in my opinion, is completely and totally unacceptable. And the only way that changes is by supporting each other, making people aware of when unacceptable behavior and situations occur. And if you're going into an environment where, you're refereeing an AAU game and there's no security and you got parents following people out. They had one here in Louisville the other day where they had to have the Kentucky State policeman who was doing security at the camp escort a referee to his car because they threw a coach out. The coach ran out on the floor, did a chin up on the rim, pulled his team off the floor, made threats to the referee and the official evaluating on the court, and then stood outside the fairgrounds and waited for the guy. And that's just that's the environment that keeps people from doing it. I'll be honest with you. When I started doing this, you're making $6 a game refereeing intramural and, walked uphill both ways through the snow to referee basketball, we laughed about that. But now the $55 or $60 a game, there's no way a 25 or 26-year-old guy can't make that doing something else on a Friday night and still be home, to do things with his girlfriend and not feel like he's going to be threatened walking to the parking lot. And it's a sad state we're in. But to circle all that back, the only way that gets better is by supporting each other. And if somebody doesn't want to pay you for your services and they don't want to provide for security for your services, if you got everybody in the region and not go referee those games, guess what? They're going to find somebody to do security and they're going to make sure you're safe there. But you only do that if you stick together, and you only do that if you support each other. Because as long as they can get people that have a pulse and a whistle to cover these games, they're going to do it. And it's really a sad indictment on where we are.